What's up, motherfuckers? That's so mean. I shouldn't start like that. Sup, it's Katz. I'm back. I finished another goddamn sketchbook, and I'm gonna go through it. Ain't that some shit? Oh yeah, this sketchbook is gonna be a lot longer than the last one because this one's a lot bigger and it has a lot more good stuff in it. So like, get fucking ready. This is one of the few spreads, I think, in this sketchbook that I like, where I think both of the pages look nice together. Mostly I work on like a one-page basis, so they don't often match up. But this is one where color scheme sort of goes together. Anyway, so this page has kind of got like a lot going on, I guess. Up here in the top corner, we have some drawings that I did of eyes. These are kind of old. But these two are Gerard Way's eyes because I have a brand and I stick to it. This one is my own eyeball. In the bottom corner, we have me playing around with Posca pens because I recently got some and I'm trying them out and I really like them. So you're gonna see some more Posca doodles throughout the sketchbook. But here's a wolf, here's a zombie girl, here's a cat, and here's a sword. This is one of my favorite collages that I think I've ever done. It's based off of, if you couldn't tell, the song Destroya by My Chemical Romance, because that song always makes me think of like old gods and fierce animals and fire and smoke and shit. So that's sort of what this is here. These are concepts that I did for like a design of Grendel and Grendel's mother from Beowulf, because that's honestly one of my favorite stories, weirdly. I don't know, is that weird? But I always thought that, whenever you look for art of Grendel or Grendel's mother, you would get a sexy lady with horns for the mother, and then you get like a really hairy dude for Grendel, and I was like, well, that sucks. So I'm gonna make cooler ones that look more like monsters and hags. This is another collage. It is sort of a bitter one, I guess you could call it a vent collage, that I made because I was very angry at somebody. This is just an alien. It's an alien little design. Thought it was cute. Thought I'd draw an alien with big old sparkly eyes, and then I filled in the space around him with a lot of little spacey doodles. It's cute, A year ago I was in a Danger Days themed art show that was held in Chicago during Rhino Fest, and my submission for that last year was a series of six Danger Days themed collages. I did one for each of the Fab Four, and then another for the girl, and then 6 for just like Better Living Industries. So this is my Fungool one. These pages are sort of a big conglomerate, I guess, of like random ass shit. I got a lot of Killjoy's art over here, some Snot Girl, a drawing of my friend as a vampire, a glampire, if you will, another vampire, and then a robot with titties. Continuing the glampire theme, we have an illustration I did of myself as a glampire. I have a coat that actually looks like this. It's made out of real skunk fur, and it's ridiculous. This is another spread that I really like, mostly because it just uses the same color scheme, completely accidentally. Hooray, hooray. So here we have, at the top, my character Jax, bottom left, my character Sadie, and bottom right, a tattoo commission. This page is mostly, I don't know, I guess an homage to my character Killian. Remember the Killjoy collages that I was talking about? This is number 2. it is Jetstar. Most of these, I don't know what to call the bits of collage, I took from some old National Geographic magazines that I had. These two pages are pretty much just Pacific Rim shit because, as I have probably said in the last video, Pacific Rim is my favorite movie and saved my life. This page in particular is a drawing of Newt and Herman as lesbians because I am a parody of myself. I also colored the rest of it digitally, so it looks a lot better. I will show you that now. Here we have my third Killjoy collage. This one is Better Living Industries, so it's all creepy and shit. These are some drawings of my old Dungeons & Dragons character named Riddick Royola. He's a tiefling bard and I love him very much. Oh yeah, this one I also finished digitally, so you can take a look at that right now. These are two like artist memes, I guess. On the left we have like a Meet the Artist that I did in 2018, so it's like not totally accurate anymore. I look a little different. And then on the right we have a Wish Sona, which I like it, but it does just look like me normally, so I'm not sure if it succeeds as like a cool Wish Sona. This over here is a wristband from a Thursday concert, as in Thursday the band Thursday, that I went to in August, or like right before I left for college, and I kept it on me for like 2 months until it disintegrated, and then I stuck it in my sketchbook forever. This sketchbook saw me like getting into watercolors and India ink a lot more, so that's kind of what this is. It's a lot of watercolors and India ink. And it is Otachi, the kaiju from Pacific Rim. And then we have Mako Mori, also from Pacific Rim, surprise, surprise. I love horses so much, guys. Like, it's not a meme or a joke, I just really like horses. Killjoy collage, what are we on, 4? 4, I think? This is Cobra Kid. So this is a drawing that I did of Party Poison, wearing the mouse cat helmet. And for like some ungodly reason, I decided that I would color it with crayons. This is probably my favorite of the Killjoy collages. It's the one for Party Poison, who is my favorite of the Killjoys, so it probably makes sense that his collage is my favorite of the collages. This is the last Killjoy collage. It's for the girl. And fun fact about this one is that I have a 9-year-old sister and I made her write the boom for that. So this is a collaboration. Wow, the return of Riddick Royola! On the left we have like a timeline of him as a baby, then as like a preteen, then him as like a late teen. And then on the right we have a collab between my friend Mac and I that we did, where, if I remember correctly, I did the sketch and then he did the colors. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Which we did when he visited me in July, which was really nice. I miss you, Mac. And there's a salamander also. After we did the Riddick collab, we also did a collab for Mac's D&D character, whose name is Fenry. I forget her last name, or if she even has one. In this case, Mac did the sketch and I did the inking. We have a drawing of Marlene Dietrich because I love her and I love her. And then we have a unicorn because I also love unicorns, like, I guess. Yeah. I I guess I was on like a weird bender for crayons or something, and I thought that maybe I could make art that was good with it, and you know, mixed success, mixed success. At the top we have a drawing of Brian Molko of Placebo, because I have a good music taste, thank you very much. And then the other two are my characters, Wormwood, who is a fallen angel. And they're sad all the time. Yeah, maybe I should clarify that like whenever I draw Riddick with the blue streaks in his hair and shit, that's specifically for a modern AU Riddick that I did for fun. So this was an attempt on my part to do a watercolor painting of a like, I don't know, semi-realistic Riddick. It's my proportions are like way off, but it looks good overall, so success. This is a drawing I did of a mermaid. Obviously, you didn't need me to tell you that. But I remember I specifically did this one because I had been looking at a bunch of art by Jean Giraud. Listen, I took high school French, so like, I'm not fluent. Because I really liked how he has like this stylistic marker of using a lot of tiny little details and like little dots and shit. But then I did find out that he like hates women, so I understand anyway. These are some doodles of my werewolf character, whose name is Fenella Bradley Whitlock, Fen for short. She lives in West Virginia, she plays the banjo, and I love her very much. Country roads take me home. Also, these dried flowers were a gift from my pen pal and a very good friend Em, so Em, if you're listening, I love you, thank you very much. Also, this is another example of a drawing that I finished digitally, so here you go. This spread is just devoted to my terrible, terrible vampire character, Harlow. They're the worst. They kill people. It's horrible, but I do love them. They're super, super, super fun to draw. So like, ta-da. Oh my god, it's more Pacific Rim. But this time it's specifically Gypsy Danger and her pilots, Mako Mori and Raleigh Beckett, whom I love very much. Robots are very hard to draw, and I learned that the hard way. I painted Mac and I as bats. I'm a pied bat, I think. I'm on the right, and then Mac is, oh fuck, what are they called? Honduran white bats, and he's on the left, and we are awesome. And this is an homage to the one time he visited me and we went out for bubble tea, and while we were walking there, some dudes like leaned out of their car and yelled freaks at us. So like goals, you know, iconic, love it, favored, treasured memory. This is specifically a tattoo commission that I did for someone, and they actually got it tattooed like on their body, which is so very deeply wild to me. I think I'll throw a picture of that up on here. I'll link it in the description. You know, I'll link the person whose arm it is on in the description. But anyway, wild. This is a painting that I did of a dragon on gold because, because I have this memory, this like specific memory of me being like, I don't know, 8 years old and drawing a dragon, a red dragon in a cave on a pile of gold, and I was 8, so it like wasn't good. I can't find it anywhere. I have no idea what happened to it, because if I could find it, I would show it to you. But I guess this is just an attempt to flex on like my younger self by drawing a dope ass dragon. This is just a painting of a goblin that I did because I wanted to draw a goblin, I guess. here we are. Last page. This is a drawing of a character I made for a Norse mythology themed Dungeons and Dragons campaign, which has since ended by now. It was a short campaign. So like R.I.P. Svarthi, which was her name. She saved the world, stopped Ragnarok, and then went on to like herd goats for the rest of her life. Pretty dope, pretty dope. So that's it. That's all. That's my sketchbook. That's my whole sketchbook. I've already started a new one, so I guess like I'll keep you posted if I finish that one, and I'll do another sketchbook, wild sketchbook tour. Yeah, I think this is a good like example of my work. It really shows like how I have evolved, I guess, as an artist, if that doesn't sound so terribly pretentious. But yeah, it's got a lot of shit and I'm very proud of it, and that's all I have to say. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. See you on the flip side.